Man, I'm sort of ready.
Well, hey, let me tell you guys something. I know a lot of times when we sit up here and we get ready to talk about sports, if we have special guests that's on the show, we can't help but to go ahead and say, okay, let's knock it out. Move on to the guests. And we did that yesterday. We didn't cover all the sports because why? I mean, we the priority is that, you guys are always going to see the sports and the events. We don't have the pipeline that hits us first. And even if we did, we'd lie about it. So guess what? We're going to talk about sports. Mario's working diligently on a new intro promo for sports. I think he's converted. No more sweating. All that. I mean, that's the temporizer right now. He's still going to say it. I'm just letting you guys know that. So, we're going to try to move on because the unanimous verdict yesterday with the ladies on the show says we are not attracted by a promo that starts off with shaking, sweaty, smelly balls. So, in the interim, Mario, let's just let it be known.
They don't want you to know it's a secret.
No.
Ladies don't want you. They love that because, and I guess that's our cue, Vic.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
It's time for new sports.
Here we go.
With sweaty girls and sweaty guys in sports bras. Guys in sports bras? Oh, they got jock itch. On new sports. It's all new and sporty.
See what I'm saying? You see, this is the part. Yeah. Here's the part where I sit there and go, I think he literally waits for that part because he knows somehow or another it's going to be an issue.
I get off on that, Vic. That's what you're trying to say, Vic?
I know you do, bro.
I get off on the new sports intro.
Hey.
It's so unique.
Yep.
You have to. Usually you have to hang out at a barbershop to find multimedia that's wonderful.
You know what?
It's what can I say? It's phenomenal.
I'm leaving it alone, man. I'm leaving it alone. Now, what I'm going to do is go straight into the subject at hand that everybody waited for. Tiger Woods.
And except with the Brett Favre picture and ours.
Well, that's okay. We're not worried about the Brett Favre picture. We know that. Okay. Just to let everybody know, we do live publishing. So for us, we're actually doing it live. Publishing on our website while the show is live.
We multitask on steroids.
Yeah.
That's big old cojones. Giant. Got to walk bow-legged. Just to prove a point.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen. But see, like right now, Vic, show them right now the new sports.
Yeah.
And in a minute, that's going to be the proper picture.
Right.
See, right now it has a Brett Favre picture saying the divorce is official.
Right, live publishing.
Now let me refresh because we live publishing up in this mofo.
Yeah.
And at some point in time, it's going to change to the correct picture.
Yeah. And in the meantime, let me set it up while Mario does that because everybody already knows that, Tiger's divorce became official. And being official, and I see the picture being floated, around.
Man, I love this technology.
I know.
He's working two switchers over there.
He's sitting back going, look at that picture. It looks like that they're a loving couple.
That's how they about to have sex.
Used to be loving couple. You're wrong. Okay, look, we do not wish any bad things. You know what, Mark? Stop that. We do not wish any bad energies on anyone. But the questions that's going to come up, I'm ignoring you. I'm ignoring you, brother. The questions that's going to come up is, will Tiger Woods have a different life force post-divorce? And
Hell yeah.
Okay. So
more sex. I don't know if you can get more from where he was. He had a pretty high standard. Let's just say back to the old Tiger. El Tigre.
Yeah.
Right. El Tigre.
Right. See, now you see where we're going with this. So instead of spending a lot of time on speculation, because everybody is saying, okay, now that the divorce is final, he has a little bit off his back. I'm saying that, no, that's not the case, because that's just a legal term to say the paperwork is final. You guys are legally now separated, divorced, but the family goes on, and she's involved, Ellen is involved, and the children for the rest of their lives. So I put up a couple of questions here, Mario. So before we do anything, let me say this, Mario. Is it a good thing that the divorce is final, in your opinion?
It's always good to move on. Except, however, if you're connected to a red bone. In that case, you cling forever because they're like a spear through your foreskin.
Yeah,
a spear through your head.
That's my heart. So really,
you still
wait a minute.
Sometimes think of the cuisine. You remember the little dishes they made, but You're a mere shadow of your former self, Vic.
So really what Mario's saying, let me interpret what you're saying.
Pitiful shell.
That the bond of marriage is a very good one, and there's going to be things he's going to miss that were the perks
he's going to miss.
Of his former soulmate.
Sure he's going to miss.
Okay.
He's going to miss how they drool when they sleep.
Oh.
All the stuff you miss, how they poop.
Okay, all right. I got to go through my sports real quick because we ain't got no time here. All right, look. All right, here's the scenario. If you guys do see the references at packstereo.tv/live, you get to go and click Morning Coffee. You can see the topics and then the display of the pictures and the text that we put in our website. Fully loaded live.
You can use our own. You can use the same visual aids that I use.
We don't.
And Vic used. Look at these wonderful visual aids.
Wait a minute.
That's wonderful, Vic.
Okay, here's the question at hand. Tiger Woods. Okay, I'm not going to get into the quote that they put out a statement that they both. I hate when I see the statements that look so legally prepared that we both are wishing each other the best in our future and that we still have to be here for the children, which is obvious and most important. That message went out, so everybody who's looking for an official statement on camera, it ain't happening. It's been done. Now, with that out the way, here's the question I have. Tiger Woods will be, and there's 5 choices here, Mario, and I can't wait to see which one you pick up because I said, okay, let me go through the 5 quickly, and then you pick which one's rated. Okay, because I know where you're going through.
Let me get my sound effects ready.
Yeah, I know you're doing that. That's why I'm hurrying, moving fast. Get ahead of your ass. Excuse me. I'm gonna get ahead of your ass.
I'll get all my sound effects.
I can tell. All right, Tiger Woods will be a winning golf player. That's big because he hasn't been winning. Or 2, a winner in one of the next 3 tournaments, because he hasn't won any, available for dating after practice sessions, or more successful having more sexual relationships, never the same golf player prior to divorce. Mario, would you rate the top 3 that you believe will be the impact of the post-divorce for Tiger Woods as it relates to golf?
Okay, now first of all, Vic, I think all of these statements are true. I think all of the statements are true. I think he's still going to be a winning golf player, just not as much.
All right.
I think he will be a winner in one of the, I don't know if it's one of the next 3, but I don't know if it's going to be one of the next 3. That's the one thing. Let me remove that one. That's least likely. I think he's going to. I just don't know one of the next 3.
Right.
I think it's a longer cycle.
Right.
He definitely is going to be available for dating. He will be more successful having sexual relationships, but I don't know if he will have more. Let me remove this one. He's going to be more successful having far less sexual relationships.
Okay.
So I have to remove those 2.
All right.
Okay, so that means, but he never will be the same.
Got you.
Because it's not that it's just because he's aging. It's the divorce is part of it, but part of it is just aging and moving forward in life. So the 3 that are true are he's going to be a winning golf player.
Right.
He's going to be available for dating after practice sessions, and he's never the same player prior to the divorce. The 2 that are not true is that he's a winner in one of the next 3 tournaments. No, the cycle is going to take longer than that.
Got you.
I think he's going to do some respectable play, but he's not going to win a tournament. And he's also not going to be more successful having more sexual relationships. I think, like I myself, in the summer of 1985 or so,
here we go.
You meet self,
Here we
and
go.
then you learn your penis starts to have things blow up on you, as most men find out as they get older. It starts to blow up on you.
Wait a minute.
And so that usually cools your jets. So that's what, when you meet old cats and their jets are cool,
right,
a lot of time it's from bad experiences.
Okay.
Bad. Pain.
Okay.
Painful.
Okay. So you reliving your painful experience.
I'm just saying, and I get my whole check. I ain't paying no alimony or no child support.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
I know women pissed off.
Okay. Well, then give me the number 1 out of all those 3 that you've just put. Yeah,
available for dating after practice sessions is number 1.
Oh, number 1. So you're saying
he's going to drown his sorrows in some of that GP. And the first G stands for good. G stands for good. You can figure out the P. And it doesn't mean, pickle.
Oh, God. Jeez.
Good pickle.
Right. Hey, look.
He's going to get some good pickles.
Hey, Tiger, if you ever, knowing that you are never going to you're not going to ever see this podcast, I'm just letting you know, I'm wishing that. I'm
being real, but I'm not. Hey,
dating
it's okay.
after practice sessions.
I think it's okay. Wait. No. Some stuff is okay. My man is entitled to getting on with his life.
You know what's going to happen.
Okay, you guys. First of all, he didn't do nothing other than what 75% of the men out there do anyway,
Right.
and 65% of the women. He just did it better. He did it in the El Tigre.
Okay.
The El Tigre way. Y'all was managed to squeeze out one little trip to the Snooty Fox or to the,
For those of you guys who don't know what the Snooty Fox is,
whatever your
who's
motel.
in New York, it's a
Whatever
famous
little motel.
urban
Yeah.
motel back in the late 70s,
The Mustang.
80s, the 90s or whatever. That it's like going to Atlanta
Any place that charges by the hour.
Yeah, okay.
Any place you go that charges by the hour.
Yeah, I got you.
And gives you a couple of cups as part of the deal.
Okay, I'm just letting you guys know. Tiger, if any of your associates see this, I'm wishing that you're going to have a great year. The dating is not a non-issue because I'm going to say this.
I want him to have a great year.
The first person he dates is going to be on photo blast.
Wait. Okay, let's be realistic. I want him to have an introspective growth year, which means coming to calm and peace.
All right.
And I recognize that there's going to be some times where it's going to be difficult and lonely. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So in other words, I don't need for him to try to be a saint.
Because you know it's hard, Mario.
But it's all hard. That's why he can step forward and grow. Remember I said to me, all you folks out there, the statistics say 75% of the married men cheat.
Right.
65% of the women. They ain't got nothing to claim either.
Well, watch this.
All right?
I got something for you right
Oh,
here.
y'all who ain't cheating.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Here's the part that's going to be interesting. It's hard to go from getting a whole bunch of sex to none at all.
I wouldn't know about that, Vic.
Wait a minute. Don't say nothing. Don't say.
I always have the Palm sisters.
Don't say.
Millie, Tilly, and they love me.
Okay. I got a question for you. Watch this. Between the drama with his former now ex-wife.
Yes.
Former wife.
Yes.
Do you believe that Tiger has been able to still have sexual relations?
Oh, hell yeah. You always have sexual relationships. Just sometimes you don't have no company.
No, with another person.
Oh,
with a
okay.
woman,
I understand.
man.
You got yes. I'm sure he has.
You think so?
Because yes.
Okay.
How do you drown your? You know me. How do you like to drown yourself?
Okay.
How do you spell relief? I use 2 letters. BJ.
Okay, we're going on to the next subject.
Huh?
We're going
broken
to the next,
jars.
We're going to the next subject.
Broken jars bring me relief.
I'm going to football. It's time to go to football because I knew he was going to do
So you're
this.
going to get some sex.
There's a history of quarterbacks in the league that always fail, but there's always these big time what we call college quarterbacks that don't make it to the next grade. But USC has a tradition of having quarterbacks that tend to prove to be somewhat above average and successful in the league. Carson Palmer, and recently, even if you say it's still early, Sanchez looks to be a product that's going to get better because he has the years. The game yesterday between the Tennessee Titans and Arizona Cardinals was interesting. Is that you got to see
preseason?
I know, but you got okay. I'm gonna give you this much, Mario.
But I agree.
When you're 5 years in the league,
I agree.
And you got 10. And look, I'm gonna look at Vince Young. Vince Young is a natural talent, and he came out of that championship with Matt Leonard, and he was way above what they would call the next prodigy. But he had controversial issues personally.
Agree.
Now you have Matt Leonard comes out of a system, USC, following Carson Palmer, the whole thing, and he becomes successful. It's 5 years later, dude. 5 years later.
And some of those passes just looked weak.
And
you wonder what, I don't know. To tell you the truth, I don't know. I don't know enough about the player. Because to me, okay, this is what I do know.
Right.
I wonder if you're working hard enough. Okay? Are you working hard enough?
Right.
Because some of these things that he seemed to be having problems with seem to be related to fundamentals, Vic.
Well, you're talking about Matt Leonard.
Yeah. He in other words, when you're watching his I'm not sure. Does he know the offense as well as he should?
Yeah, Mario. The one thing that they're not saying that he doesn't know the playbooks and everything, but I think it goes to the part.